Hello, hi, I am Dr. Sawan Didi from JIT Art Science and Commerce College for Women, Malegaon district, Nasik. So today's topic which I had selected, that is a medical team in hospital. So what requirement should be there in medical team, that we will discuss. For any kind of disaster, the affected people require immediate first aid. Majority of the people who escape death suffers from injuries, fractures, या sprains, या burns, crush related injuries, या shock and trauma. Another important after effect of natural disasters is the outbreak of infectious diseases. Unplanned and overcrowded shelters, poor water, poor sanitation conditions, lack of food supplies, insufficient personal hygiene, all combine together to cause various diseases, so which affect the people and they continue to suffer for a long time, and hence doctors and other workers should be there to stabilize the health of the affected people with emergency interventions. So here it is defined as a group of persons who share a common objectives determined by community needs and towards the achievement of which each member of the team contributes in accordance with her or his competence and skills and respecting the functions of the other. So here what physician should be done. Physician is a person who is legally authorized to practice medicine in hospital setting. The physician is responsible for the medical diagnosis and for determining the therapy required by a person who is ill or injured. So here three phases are given. Those three phases are in medical attention which to be required. Those are various phases. Three phases are there. Number one phase, which is a, if it includes the immediate rescue of the people from the affected areas and to give them immediate first aid. This period may last up to a week. Here victims are extricated and initial treatment of disaster related injuries and wounds need to be provided. If required, the victims also need to be admitted in the hospital for proper medical care. Second phase is that this is the period when the outbreaks of infectious diseases starts for first week to a month or more. This can be waterborne, yeah, it can be a airborne, yeah, foodborne, yeah, infections, and the victims required appropriate treatment so as to prevent the infections from spreading. Third phase, that is a, it also requires medical help, as this is the recovery phase which starts after a month or so. If proper medical attention is not given in this stage, then there is very chance that infectious diseases among the affected community may grow into an epidemic, a pandemic. Here the nurses who are doing these jobs, as a number of personnel may be involved in a health team. The team leader, head nurse, is responsible for delegation of duties to members of her team and care given to the patients. So the government general hospital should be provided with a mobile medical team which is called as a MMT, comprising doctors and trained nurses should be there, who will be transported to the scene by the ambulance service. So it should report to the DMO या RMO at the hospital control center to receive instructions and further equipment that may be required. So, the medical team, which comprises a surgeon, anesthetist, yeah, trained and experienced nurses, so that health service staff at the scene of a disaster will be identifiable by wearing appropriate protective clothing as including headgear indicating their profession, expertise and role. MMT means mobile medical team. Clothing should be collected by members of the MMT from the major incident store. Now, dietitians design special diets and they supervise the preparation of the meal according to doctor's prescription. Now, physiotherapist, what should be done by this physiotherapist? They should provide assistance to patient who has problem related to musculoskeletal system. So functioning should be done. Those are assessing mobility and strength, providing therapeutic measures, teaching patients new skills and measures. So to control all this, hospital control center will be established for the duration of the disaster in the government general hospitals. So the team comprises as a dean, deputy superintendent as to control the hospital, to manage the center as a manager. A residential medical officer should be there. HOD as a general surgery surgeon, HOD general medicine, HOD orthopedic surgery, HOD of anesthesia. So to control the all these things as a disaster, hospital control team will coordinate and manage the hospital response to the disaster. The deputy medical superintendent will act as a hospital control center manager and will lead the team with the resident medical officer taking charge until their arrival. They will be required to collect for internal use data about casualties received, their condition, bed state, theater availability, and to provide information for the police documentation team at the hospital as necessary. So the occupational therapist assist patient with some impairment of functions to gain skills as they relate to activities of daily living and help with a skill that is therapeutic. As the laboratory work, as this is the technician work, so blood bank medical officer GGH will coordinate the call for any additional blood required. The following are the responsibilities of the blood bank medical officer is a major disaster to arrange for more number of blood banks for the nearby or associated hospital. Second, to arrange more blood banks for private blood banks. Number third, to make public announcement to invite blood donors. To rare groups, blood donors should be informed from the blood bank directly. So to access this hospital, this is the casualty should enter the hospital through the main casualty so that they may be given as a identification number. Next one, that is a laboratory radiologist technologist assist with wide variety of X-ray procedure and his medicines offer the medical specialization serving the dual areas of providing health care to disaster survivors and provide Disaster medicine specialist provides insight, guidance, and expertise on the principle and practice of medicine both in the disaster's impact area and healthcare evacuation, receiving facilities to emergency management professionals, hospitals, healthcare facilities, communities, and governments. So, the disaster medicine specialist is the liaison between the partner to the medical contingency planner, the emergency management professionals, the incident command system, and government and policy makers. About the ambulance, an efficient ambulance service is an essential part of the casualty service for the transportation of casualties of the scene of disaster to first aid post and hospitals. Ambulance for line cases may be improvised from trucks, lorries, or buses with adequate stretcher fitness. Vehicles for first aid parties and sitting casualties may be improvised from private cars, vans, taxis, tempos, and other similar light vehicles. And last one, that is about the ASHA, accredited social health activist. ASHA is the social health activist in community who will create awareness on health. There should be one ASHA for 1,000 population. So as far as the population which is at having in villages, the total population which is near about 1,000 people, for that one activist as a ASHA which is provided. So here we have discussed the medical team of hospital which is required. So thank you very much.